or even probably more. And it's just like
you hope they're too busy to pay attention on Facebook, maybe, hopefully.
I don't like.
You gotta look at the
I hate when people say too busy. And is it too busy or is it a priority thing?
It's a priority.
Because I own a gym, and we're always talking about getting people in the gym, or like people are like, oh, I really want to work out, I just don't have time, I'm too busy. And it's like, yeah, I bet. And then you sit
With
down.
that mindset, you don't.
Yeah, you don't. And it's like, well, how much time do you watch TV? How are you prioritizing your time? And I have a friend, he's super successful, great guy, and he's been talking about going to the gym for a long time. And he's self-employed, and he was saying how busy he is. He's like, I get up at 4 a.m. and I got to get to my work, and I'm there. And then we're talking another time, and he talks about how most of the time he leaves about 1 o'clock. He might get there early, but he leaves about 1 o'clock. And then he just goes home and he does some work on his farm and stuff like that. And then I started realizing, well, this guy's got a little more time than he says. It's just a prioritizing thing.
It don't take a lot of time.
No.
It really don't.
No.
It don't take a lot of time.
And like these podcasts, I've asked some people come out on the podcast, and they're like, yeah, I'd love to. I'm just too busy. Mm-hmm. I'm like, you're too busy to take, and it's fine. Hey, if you don't want to come out on a podcast, it's fine. I'm not upset, but
it's a piss poor excuse.
I hate when people say I'm too busy.
Yep.
I can understand if you're like, I don't have this time right now. This is the days I'm available. We can make something happen.
That's what I did with you. I was like, let's try this.
Yeah.
Like this. Yeah. I'm not just always available.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of it's like a lot of things. Jordan Peterson said like one of the things that your average male can do is to get his life in order, to become more attractive, to be a more attractive mate. Mm-hmm. So just get your life in order. Make your bed, okay? Like do your dishes, put your laundry away, things like that. And a lot of times, like you will get caught in clutter, both physically, like with your laundry, or like in scheduling your life. Like I don't have time to go to the gym because you didn't take the time to properly plan it and prioritize it. Mm-hmm. And like
start breaking it down better,
dude. When I
look at Elon Musk and all he's doing. He went on the Nelk Boys podcast the other day, and he's got Tesla, he's got SpaceX. What's the link thing for the satellite? Starlink.
The Boring Company.
Yes.
Yeah, he's got some iron and a lot of fires.
And he's got way more than just that. Those are the big ones.
Those are the ones you know about.
Yeah, those are the big ones you know about.
That was funny.
Yeah, Neuralink. He's got the whole Neuralink going on. Where he's like planting stuff in brains.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and
that's crazy. I don't even know if I like that. That's too far.
Did you hear him talk about like the monkey? He has a monkey that can play Pong? Like the old school Pong game. He's got a monkey that has Neuralink that can play Pong without even like touching or doing anything. The monkey just sits there and looks at the Pong game. And the Pong, and it's connected. Yep, and it picks it up, and he plays Pong by himself and has a flawless game.
Yeah, talking about Elon Musk and stuff. He's like one of the only exceptions. Most of your top tier, like I said, I don't like to use the term 1%er, but most people know what that means. You're ultra elite. Like we in the world, like we are the 1%. If you look at like third world countries and stuff, like we're pretty good. Yeah. But I mean like the Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, the Ryan Cohens, the uppity ups of the uppity ups. They all have a workout routine. They're not necessarily like bodybuilders, but like when you get to that like extreme level where they're operating at a really high level of productivity, like hyper productive, they still make time to have physical fitness in some form or another, whether it's swimming or cardio or, or weightlifting or whatever. Yeah. And it's like, they obviously have no aspirations to become like any more than what they are. Mm-hmm. That's not their thing. They're running a business. Mm-hmm. But like when you get to that level, they know, one of like the most like common things is like when you get to a certain point, and you start like hiring people to do the things for you, like you talking about the Centos.
Delegating.
They're delegating, yeah. Mm-hmm. They get a personal chef, and they get a personal trainer.
Yeah, these people are healthy.
They have someone to cook their meals for them, and they have someone to show them how to work out.
Yeah.
Because like they don't have the time to take to research. And
if you really think about it, none of them are like super overweight. None of them
really. Like I said, Elon Musk is the exception because they had that picture of him at the pool or whatever, and he's just like, he looks like a big old white balloon or whatever.
But he's not that out of shape.
He's not that out of shape either. No.
The dude's working 15, 20 hours a day,
pumping kids out like a factory. So
yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
he's not he's not like morbidly, unhealthy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like you look at like a lot of the guys and like they're fit and healthy. And you think like if you was to make this ladder of like success or productivity or whatever, they have time to work out. How do you not have time down here? Because you're not planning the way they plan.
People are going to make excuses like, oh, well, they got all this money so they can delegate it, so they really have all this time. And it's like, dude, they got way, way, way more going on in life than anybody has any clue.
They got more stress than you do too.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe they have more money. Okay, well, if you're not taking the time to work out, then you should be making enough money. Yeah. Is your time not making? Is it not that profitable?